ancient beat, they spank on the good drum and the solo lyrics so sweet. Oh, I went to Cat Island to the musical festival. I was always into reggae and rap, never checked for the rake and scrape. Lord, I stay with my family up the road there in Arthur's Town, and everywhere I went, all the people were talking about the battle of the band. Oh, call the fire engine, run, tell them come quick. I could feel my temperature rising, never heard rake and scrape like this. Lord, all over my body, from my head straight down to my feet. Ancient beat, they spank on the good drum and the solo, the rake so sweet. Oh, by later that evening, all I drink had me feeling fine. And when I reached the rake and scrape festival, Lord, I wanted to prance. Oh, the music was jamming, Lord, it put me into a trance. And everybody was looking at me as I made up my own new dance. Oh, call the fire engine, run, tell them come quick. I could feel my temperature rising, never heard rake and scrape like this. Lord, all over my body, from my head straight down to my feet. Ancient beat, they spank on the good drum and the solo, the beat so sweet. Oh, straight from the beginning, rake and scrape, great got to the end. Everyone was having a good time, everyone was having fun. Lord, come salad and fried fish, peas and rice with crab in it too. Master good gal, don't let it bite you. If it bite you, I can bite too. Oh, call the fire engine, run, tell them come quick. I could feel my temperature rising, never heard rake and scrape like this. Lord, all over my body, from my head straight down to my feet. Ancient beat, they spank on the good drum and the solo, the rake so sweet. Come on, play that guitar. Ah, ring that saw and spank that drum. Sweet rake and scrape. Some people were sitting, but the doctor say I should dance. So I threw off the brand new Nike and I plant my feet on the ground. Lord, thunder, follow lightning, soldier crab walking in the sand. Rake and scrape is the sweetest music that you hear in the Bahama land. Oh, call the fire engine, run, tell them come quick. I could feel my temperature rising, never heard rake and scrape like this. Lord, all over my body, from my head straight down to my feet. Ancient beat, they spank on the good drum and the solo, the beat so sweet. Oh, call the fire engine, run, tell them come quick. I could feel my temperature rising, never heard rake and scrape like this. Lord, all over my body, from my head straight down to my feet. Ancient beat, they spank on the good drum and the solo, the beat so sweet. Oh, call the fire engine, Lord, call the fire engine. Oh, call the fire engine, Lord, call the fire engine. Oh, call the fire engine, Lord, call the fire engine. Oh, call the fire engine, Lord, call the fire engine. Call the fire. More than 8,000 years ago. This is the brown tip, my boy. All day, all night to Mary, down by the seaside, sipping sun. Even the good children, they want to join the band. All want to play it with Mary. Marianne, won't you marry me? We can live together, raise a farm. Children by a dozen, living in a farm. One baby farm, there I go back. All day, all night in Mary, down by the seaside, sipping sun. Even little children, they want to join the band. All day, all night in Mary, went on the street jumping, grandfather and me. Round Marsh Harbor we did run, we drinking all night. We got enough time, till our feels will break up, I just want to go.
Heights up the jungle says, see how the mill success. Send for the captain, sure, let me go home. I want to go home, don't leave me alone. When I feel so brave, if I just want to go home. I can rock the boom, bitch, and my company got no home. I can rock the boom, bitch, and my company got no home. I can rock the boom, bitch, and my company got no home. I can rock the boom, bitch, and my company got no home. Went down the road the other day, met myself a counter. She hope to meet real fast, but get me hard on my seat. I can rock the boom, bitch, and my company got no home. I can rock the boom, bitch, and my company got no home. Correct. I can rock the boom, bitch, and my company got no home. I can rock the boom, bitch, and my company got no home. Speed up on a party, sunfly went to sea. Went down the road, hold up and doors, that fun with me. See, I can rock the boom, bitch, and my company got no home. Say, I can rock the boom, bitch, and my company got no home. What? I can rock the boom, bitch, and my company got no home. I can rock the boom, bitch, and my company got no home. Say what you like, do what you like, till got you going my way. You can say what you like, do what you like, till got you going my way. Say what? You can say what you like, do what you like, till got you going my way. You can say what you like, do what you like, till got you going my way. I say all day, all night in the merry down by the seaside, sipping sand. Even little children, they want to join the band. All day, all night in the merry all day, all night in the merry down by the seaside, sipping sand. Even little children, they want to join the band. All day, all night in the merry Mary Ann, look so sweet and nice. Kiss your girl, don't you know, really want you twice. We can get together in any kind of weather. It would be so nice now, tell your mother, friend.
Last Monday, everybody dancing, singing, having a party. It's about time we welcome our visitors, giving them a taste of our island music and culture. My island in the sun. They buy souvenirs and at the straw market. They take it home, my Lord, to remember. My island in the sun. Hey, island in the sun. Having a party in the sun, yeah. Down in the sun. Having a party in the sun. My Bahamian girls, they singing their lullaby. Jumping, dancing, play, rushing down on Bay Street. My Lord, it's a beauty down in the harbor. On a cruise ship bringing in our visitors. My island in the sun. Come on, yeah. Island in the sun, having a party in the sun, yeah. Island in the sun, having a party in the sun. Fell down at the market place on Bay Street. It's so good to see my people making $1. Island in the sun. My Lord, it's a celebration by the bayside. Out on the dock where we go fishing. Our native, this group of fingers and snapper. But don't forget our roots and culture. My island in the sun. Come on. Down in the sun, having a party in the sun. Come on. Island in the sun, having a party in the sun. My God, I remember those days in the 60s. Blind Lake was a great Calypsonian. He played his beautiful the quarter boy in the LG. He was blind but he feed the hungry. My island in the sun. He played his banjo and began to solo. Everyone dancing, singing his calypso. Jerusalem, come on, hey. Play that guitar, man, yeah. We wanna play that guitar one time, yeah. From island in the sun, having a party in the sun. My island in the sun, having a party in the sun. Come on, yeah. Come on, come on. Oh, my island in the sun. Say, run, come see Jerusalem. Come on, yeah. Island in the sun. I wanna go back to remember. Hey, 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 hey. Island in the sun. Come on, I wanna let somebody know this is my island in the sun. I wanna welcome New York to the land of the sea and sun. Come on, this is my island, hey, island in the sun, baby. Yeah, I wanna let you know somebody gotta come on down and rock with me. What's good? Come on now, I wanna have some fun right now, baby. Come on down to some sunshine, let me stand up the sea and the sun. Come on, yeah.
I have a dream where the powerful and the powerless will sit at the same table, where the haves will see the have-nots, not as burdens, but as brothers, where class will not divide us, but conviction will unite us. I have a dream that the oligarchs will remember we must all eat, that the brown-faced neo-colonialists will remember who they are and whose they are. I have a dream that fraternities will build beyond internal architecture into a national bond, that the walls of design will give way to the bridges of brotherhood, not a fraternity of symbol, but a brotherhood of substance. I have a dream that we remain focused, that we stay in our conviction and remain fearless, that we double down, fortified, to return this Bahamaland to the foundation.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Foundation with Howard Grant, jamming with you on this beautiful, absolutely gorgeous Wednesday afternoon out here in the land of the living. Grateful to be in your company. Grateful to be here with you, jamming with you, as we always do, being able to tell you about what's going on around the country, and if we get to it, around the world. I am always grateful to be able to have this kind of a conversation with you. Truly grateful to be in this space. And I continue to be able to tell you that just for you being able to chime in and participate with me is a wonderful thing. I want to thank you so very kindly for that. Guys, it's a beautiful day, man. Today is November 5th. My birthday is on December 1st. My cousin's birthday is on the 4th. One of my good, decent friends. Well, I don't know so much decent, right? He's listening every so often with me. He listens every so often with me. One of my very good friends. His birthday is on November 9th. I think his birthday is on November 9th. And my aunt's birthday is on the 11th of November. And then your birthday is in November? When? On the 11th? Oh, November 11th. All right. I knew it was a horrible day. No, I just... Yeah, so my birthday is not going to be coming until the end of the month the beginning of December, actually. So the introduction to festivities, the introduction to this sort of a jubilant atmosphere, environment, this kind of a joy and peace that you're looking for. Yes, I will welcome you to that when it comes to December. Guys, today we're going to be talking a little bit about politics and being able to find out some stuff. I'd love to get some calls from you guys. I got some information yesterday. They said, Howard, now you can't be like Rush Limbaugh. You got to be able to get more guests on your show. Get some guests on your show. That's no problem, man. We could definitely do that. I'm looking for a producer to produce the show for me. And I say that not because of my incapability, but because I just don't have the time. Between the paper, between the project that I'm doing on the top of the hill, being able to get these things done, between all the other things that I got going on, it's difficult to find the time to carve out, to reach out to people, send emails and so forth and so on. So if you're up for the job, if you're looking for that, if you want to be able to kind of do that, I'd love you to do that. We can give you a significant commission for that and make sure that you're comfortable and being able to make those particular things happen. There is money to be made in these particular spaces. And you also know that we don't just have this podcast, right? I can say something to you. December 13th, 2025, God Spare Our Life, we set to have an event, this big event. We already spoke, and I don't want to speak ahead of term, because I don't know his schedule. But we already spoke with top-tier leadership in this country to come and cut the ribbon. And so they indicated to me that shouldn't be a problem. We should be able to get that done. On the top of that, we are going to be launching something from a radio aspect and a television aspect. Whew! My God, listen to me. Listen to me. I gotta calm down. I just get too excited. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down because I'm excited, man. When they tell you what you're behind and tell you go home and tell you do this and tell you do that and all these things like that, they keep trying to bark at you in this life that you don't do or fall in the lines of what their desires are for you. Their desires for you. You don't go in that line and you do all these things. You see in the background right here? You see over my head right here? Right here? Crystal Select. Crystal Select. You gotta be able to go down there to Crystal Select. I'm see if we're gonna put a graphic up and let you guys know where you can get your 5 gallons water, where you can be able to get those things, right? You can find them. Yeah, we can find a graphic. We can create a graphic so you can be able to do that. So this is a sponsor of the show, Crystal Select. Crystal Select. And we want you guys to be able to support them and being able to do that. So all of our waters and everything will be coming from Crystal Select. And that's what I drink at home, and that's what we've been enjoying. We took a tour of the factory. He's looking to be able to make some significant moves, make some things happen. This is Mr. Clark, very good friend of mine, always being able to be encouraging and always being supportive in what he does. So this is Crystal Select. We want to be able to thank him so much for being able to support us and what we do here at the foundation and at the Realigner. So we're grateful for that. But like I said to you, man, listen to me. It's going to be an exciting month, December. We're working towards that right now, getting everything clean up, fix up, paint up, presentable, and putting ourselves in that kind of position that you can be able to see what we have and feel the flavor, feel what we have, and be a part of what we're doing. This is an exciting time for us. I might as well tell you the truth. We are truly excited. Truly excited. My team and I, because it's just not me. You see me at the forefront, but it's just not me. It's an entire body of men and women, whether that's the graphic designers, whether that's the editors, whether that's the salespersons, whether that's persons on the ground, whether that's my partners, whoever that is, whether that is the spiritual arm of it, whether that's the technical guys. We have a plethora of people making this happen. And I want to thank every single one of them for being able to buy into this vision, this goal, this dream, this idea, this hope, this determination, this focus, for us to be able to make this thing happen. I want to thank them, man. And I am grateful to them for being able to jam with us like this as we continue to be able to move forward and make some things happen. So Guys, check that out. There's a couple people out there who have not committed, and I'm going to call your name, and rest assured I won't bother with you again. But I want to thank you, first and foremost, not scold you, not highlight you, but I want to be able to call your name because I'm grateful to you. I'm grateful to you for what you've done with us over the course of time. I'm grateful to you for your commitment to what we do here on the foundation. And I'm grateful that you saw fit to kind of participate into this thing. I'm truly grateful. Truly grateful. That's Baja Retreat. Baja Retreat and Spa with my guy Vance McKenzie. I want to thank him so much for being able to be a support in all that we do. He's asking us, Howard, when you can take the next step? I'm looking to be able to support you in the next step. I want to do this, I want to do that. When you going to be able to do these things? Yeah, Vance, be right there. Be right there. We're going to make these particular things happen. So I want to thank Vance for that. I want to thank AFS Insurance Agents and Brokers. And that's with Ethric Bow. Ethric has always been supportive in everything that we do. It is a wonderful thing to be able to have good friends like him who could be able to support you, provide you with information, give you the know-how, how to be able to do these things. Yeah, because there's the tangibles and the intangibles that we talked about. There's the tangibles that places you in the position that you say, okay, I could touch, see, feel this particular thing. But there's the intangibles that actually speaks into your spirit, that gives you that sort of an endurance to move forward. And Ethric Bow has definitely been able to support us both tangibly and with the intangibles that supports us and really encourages us to move forward. So I'm always grateful for Ethric Bow being able to do that. I want to thank my very good friend. I always enjoy sitting with him from the Garden of Eden, Ephraim Jones. I want to thank Mr. Ephraim Jones for being able to do this with us. Ephraim has been a mentor. He has been almost like a fatherly figure, really being able to speak to us about our steps, about what we've done, and the same tangible and the intangibles, where he speaks into our spirit, speaks with that sort of an idea that there is hope, and hope exists with you. Keep pushing forward. And he will also give tangibly. And I want to thank him so much for being able to do that. So that's Ethric. I want to be able to thank my very good friend Avery Lightborn. Avery has been with FTS Rebar, FTS Bar. Excellent, man. He and his wife, Templar, have been wonderful to us and really being able to support us in everything that we do. And so I'm truly grateful. I am truly grateful that he sees fit to be able to support us in the way that he does. It's a wonderful thing. I want to thank him so much for being able to do that. That's Avery Lightborn and Omar and Lorenzo, who are always being able to talk to us about China and support us in that particular area. I got to let you guys know. I got to let you all know that we're not afar off. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say this to you, that I don't know if you're like the typical people that you believe that, okay, but people see, feel, and touch. Well, I understand you're going to be able to make sense with your money. But some things are happening, and I'd hope that you guys would get on board and help us before you can be able to see it. I'm hoping that you have the faith to know that we're going to get to this particular place, right? Blessed is he that believes without seeing. Oh, my God. Let's get preachy. I got to calm down. Blessed is he that believes without seeing. Right? You ain't got to be like Dalton Thomas and jerk your hand inside the hole, jerk your finger inside the hole in my hand to make a determination as to whether or not this is a real thing. Blessed is he that could be able to see this vision and run with it before you could be able to put your hand on it. So we're hoping that you moved in a blessed space. We're hoping that you do. With clarity, with this determination, with this focus to be able to make some things happen. It's a beautiful thing. I want to thank all those persons. If I forgot, Dr. Teresa, Cocoa Plum Wellness, Dr. Teresa Adley Smith. Cocoa Plum Wellness has committed to us and is committed to doing some stuff with us. She's been committed to us for such a long time. I said was to bring her on, right? But she's been doing some traveling. So to talk about the hydrocolonic and really being able to get your colonoscopy and find yourself in this position where you can hydrate your colon for all the backup that you have in your life that you've been having for a long time, for the foolishness and the mess that you eat. You could be able to get yourself this colonic and find yourself in a position relieved. Your puffy belly with it all the way out here like that. Your belly would big, because I bake, but I ain't got that kind of a, I ain't got that kind of a big, I got a big belly, but nonetheless, right? I know that a lot of persons out there are slim. They slim and they got this kind of a big belly, right? Colon issues. And I always tell you, you could be able to reach out to her, 445-8111, 445-8111. Is that, or 44? Is it 445 or 455? Let me find out right now that you could be able to reach out to her and make your things happen right now. Here we go. 445-8111. 445-8111. Dr. Teresa. Guys, Christmas is coming up. I want to be able to talk to you just a little bit about this as our time is winding down. I don't know where you are out there. Put up the real line on the thing for me, please. On the sidebar. Can you do that? All right. I don't know where you guys are for this Christmas time. I want to be able to let you know exactly where you are and what's going on for this kind of a time that we have right now. We want to be able to make some things happen. We want to do some things, some exciting stuff, and place ourselves in this kind of a position where you can be able to purchase with us and come aboard with us. We get some great rates, and we have rates that we're willing to slash for you. We get some great rates, and we have some rates that we're willing to slash for you, right? We are looking for relationship. I ain't too proud to beg, no. If I need it in the morning or the middle of the night. You remember that? You remember that? You know that? This guy's a whole DJ. I know none of these songs. None. This is TLC. I ain't too proud to beg for weddings. He don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, I mean, I'm not too proud to beg for you guys. Put the real liner right here for me, right there for me. I'm definitely not too proud to beg to let you guys know where we are. The real line is going to be coming out. We are moving forward for Black Friday. You got Black Friday, you got Cyber Monday, you got Thanksgiving, you got all these things. If you cook something, please, the paper will be out November 15th. Please, man, y'all, please don't be last minute with me. Okay? Don't be last minute with me. The paper comes out once a month for now. By the time as we reach March next year, God spare our lives, we'll be doing once a week. So we are pushing to be able to get those particular things done. You can be able to see where the paper is and where the paper is being sold right now. And we're expanding that because you can also call the Paper Girls on Nassau, New Providence Highway. You can also call Bonnie. She's in Long Island. And you can also call Blue Marlin Marina, not Blue Water Marina, in Bimini, and they could be able to get you taken care of in those particular areas. So we're expanding, and we're looking far and wide to reach around the country for what we're doing. And we want you to be a part of it. We don't want you, listen, Black Friday coming up, whatever electronics you selling, let me know. I can put it in the paper for you. We could run that special for you for December, for November, December, and January. So I give you a discounted rate for 3 months. Okay? So we'll slash the rate for 1 month, and then we'd apply it to 2 more months for you. So you can be able to get that kind of a bundle package and opportunities. If you're selling electronics, if you're selling shoes, if you're selling clothes, if you're selling food, if you're selling fast food, whatever you're doing, if you're selling pills from a pharmacy standpoint, whatever you're selling, if you're at the spa, if you are providing opportunities for whatever, gift cards, if you got pullouts, if you got little flyer paper stuff, you want us to slide that in the paper for you. If you, whatever you need from a traditional media standpoint, we want to provide that for you. I know that you are used to going to Tribune and The Guardian and all these other spaces. We're not fighting you, right? But we're here trying to be able to make a name for ourselves. And like we said, we want to be able to keep the community forefront. We want to be able to keep the community first in our thoughts and our application. And so we're hoping that you can kind of, move with us and make some things happen. But give us a call. The numbers are right down there. Boom. You see them over there? The numbers are over there. Right down there. There it is. Right down there. Right down there. Right there. Which was it? Right there. All right. Yeah, I can see it. I can see what I point out. Right. So go down there and check it out, man. Check us out and be a part of what we're doing, and really be able to help us out. Right. 827-0111. And don't I haven't answered the phone. No, I probably did not. I am swamped, guys. I trying to be honest with you. I don't even have to be out here and kind of list the things that I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, but just know that I am absolutely swamped. After I'm done with this, I don't get a chance to go put my foot up and relax. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that until at least 6 o'clock. And then my wife say, what this and what that and what it is. Oh, God. So sorry. So it's a little difficult for us to be able to do that and have that kind of a conversation with you, a little after. But rest assured that we're going to be able to get someone to do that and reach out to you and structure it accordingly, right? Don't run from me. Come to me and let's see if we can be able to make some things happen. Yeah, you're used to what you're used to. We ain't fighting you. But we want to be able to create an opportunity where you can be able to do something outside of what you would have been doing earlier. Okay? So that's that. It's a new day. It's a new time. And we're talking some stuff in the papers today. Guys, make sure you pick up your papers. These are the local dailies. And you can see exactly what's what, just to keep yourself abreast of what's going on in the Bahamas right now. $1 million declaration. Brown's declaration places him as richest candidate in by-election. Sir, we hope that on the 25th, you won't be the brokest candidate. I just want to be decent with you. Don't spend all your money. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please, you see it? TLC again. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Just want to be decent with you. Don't let these people gas you up. Oh, Brian, you rich! Everybody want two dryer now. What the hell you put all this in? No. I need a washer and a dryer. You rich? You rich? You think I can't read it, sir? You rich? It's okay. I called Brian. Brian sent me a press release. And I know what I'm supposed to do with that. He made a commitment. Then didn't show up. I'm not going to fight him. Free National Movement Golden Eyes candidate Brian Brown has declared his net worth of $2.3 million. I understand you got $3-something million. You then spend $700,000. Jesus. Anyway, let's go. Net worth of 2.3. I say it in jest. I'm only kidding. It's alleged. Before you come try looking for me, right? Net worth of $2.3 million. Highest declaration of four candidates who were nominated last Friday to run in the November 24th by-election. Brown, who's 55, declared $23,400 in savings and $600 in the current account, $1.7 million in securities. He also listed real estate holdings valued at $780,000, life insurance with a cash value of $11,000, automobiles worth $25,000, and other personal property valued at $50,000. Brown, whose occupation was listed as self-employed, declared $235,000 in liabilities and an annual income of $139,000, which includes $45,000 salary, $84,400 in real estate income, $9,600 in other income. And the Progressive Liberal Party's candidate Darren Pickstock, an attorney and former senator, listed two different home addresses on separate forms. On one, he noted his address to be number 21. Oh, Jesus, God Almighty. You all really think these people got good intentions? Eh? You think everybody out here got good intentions? Eh? Do you believe that everyone has good intentions? You put your whole address out there. Oh, Lord. Anyway, let's read. I guess that's the declaration that you're making. Sienna Drive and Highland Terrace, while the others listed resident is on Paradise Island. Pickstock's network, which has been noted as a combined figure including his wife's asset, was $1.295 million. I thought it was a comma. $1.295 million, with $100,000 in savings account and $50,000 in current account and $200,000 in securities account. He declared real estate holdings totaling $1.35 million and $425,000 in total liabilities, right? And he declared his income of He declared an income of $430,000. Brian Roll, the Coalition of Independents candidate, declared his net worth of $602,000, citing his $65,000 in savings account, and automobiles valued at $25,000, and $500,000 in other personal properties. Listing his occupation as a technician, he declared no liabilities and an annual income of $37,000. Y'all got money. You're balling, right? Karen Butler, an attorney who is running as an independent candidate, declared a net worth of $317,000. She listed no money in savings. Well, you shouldn't do that. You should at least put $1,500 in there. People just read this funny. People just read these things funny. And they see no joke or no... People just read these things funny. Darren come out and say, yes, the constituency needs to be clean and they need Bahamian people to work for them right off the top. Pop! Oh, what you trying to say? What you trying to say? Are you saying that Vaughn Miller didn't do these things? Are you saying the PLP candidate didn't do the... No, that's you twisting and manipulating and contorting what is being said. You don't give nobody fuel to run on with foolishness. You don't give him no fuel to run on with garbage. Darren committed to being able to be here with us today, and he called me at 6 something this morning. And for some reason I was up. 6 o'clock, I normally kind of slide through and sleep till 6:30. 6:30 is my time to get up. But I was up from 5:50. And I believe that is because time change. Because around 10:30, I am beat. And 5:30 a.m., I'm up. And Lord, I got a whole hour. What am I doing? But anyway, so he called me at 6, little after 6:30, something around that. And he apologized. And he stated that his team will be having a press run next week. So I can expect him next week, expect to see him next week, expect to see his team next week, expect all these particular things. He wants to put something in the newspaper with us. So we're going to be doing something for him in the newspaper. We reached out to Brian Roll, and we tried to reach out. My person, one of my heads, directors for sales, they're going to be reaching out to Lincoln Bain, and we should be getting some stuff for Brian Roll, and we should be, we're hoping that we get in contact and get some sort of participation from Brian Brown, so we could be able to do those things. We didn't get a chance to reach out to Karen Butler just yet, but we will definitely do that. We're going to do a little piece on everyone this edition for the by-election. We'll do a little piece on everyone so you can be able to see who these persons are, and kind of lay it out for you so you can be able to know exactly what's what and how we're going to be making some things happen, how we're going to move towards some stuff, how we're going to do, so we're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we're going to make some things happen with that. All right. So everybody's going to be there. Karen Butler says she got $217,000 net worth. Yeah, but as a Bahamian, I don't read things like this. I don't see, oh my God, they got money. I don't read things like that. We're looking at liquid cash. We looking at liquid cash. Darren Pickstock say he got $100,000 in savings. That means his bank card, $100,000. His debit card, that's what he got. $50,000 in a current account. And $200,000 in securities. Karen says she ain't got no money in savings. None. But she has some things worth some things. Real estate holdings of $450,000. Life insurance for about $7,000. Other personal property valued at about $20,000. She ain't got no car listed here. Her liabilities totaled about $160,000. Woo! Annual income about $54,500. I always been scared of doing that, I always been scared to be able to kind of let you know my position, how much money I got, what I don't got, this, that, and all these. I've always been afraid of that. I always see myself as subpar in these particular areas, right? Maybe I don't add up to what other persons have. Maybe I'll, do I say how much dilly tree in the yard to make a declaration about that? Do I say, you know what I mean? Like, if I want to be honest with you, I am extremely wealthy. Yeah, my family was able to put me in a position, and all of our brothers and sisters and whatnot put us in a position where we have property after property in Grand Bahama. Now, because it's generational property and we're part of this particular generation, we have access to it to build something on it, but not necessarily we can be able to translate that to wealth. Now, the Progressive Liberal Party is being able to work on a bill, if it is not passed as yet, that would afford persons an opportunity to be able to really, it's sort of an empowerment opportunity to take that generational property that you have and be able to get its worth and value, to get it appraised, to get it identified, to get it put in your name, whatever steps and process it is, it places you in a position where you can take care of these things. It's a wonderful thing, man. It's a wonderful thing. And congratulations to all those particular persons. But I want to talk about something with you today. I want to talk about being able to move away from this concept and idea of who's the richest and who's the poorest. I want to talk to you about that. I want to talk about the morphing of, we could talk about what the intent was, and then we could talk about how it was manipulated over the course of time. That person's places themselves in this position. They say, you ain't got no money, or you got money, or what you could do, what you can't do. Listen, I didn't bust my behind to make this money, to go in the community and throw it all over the place. I would be worse than what Michael say about Lincoln. I wouldn't be able to keep a job. I wouldn't be able to keep an apartment, and I damn sure wouldn't be able to keep a wife. If I take all my money and throw it at you to hope to Jesus to win to make $28,000, hey, you got to calm down. I must take all of my money. Howard, I need, listen, when I get in, we can create an environment that you could access money for all. Yeah, but Howard, I need this now. I need this now. I can't help you now. I can't help you now. Him? He's so stinking stingy. You will vote for him? I would never. I'm not about to cut off my nose to spoil my face. That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. If you don't believe in the vision, if you're not part of my campaign, if you're not working with me, if you're not canvassing the constituency with me, I felt an obligation to help those people who's canvassing with me. I had about 15 to 20 women, just pure single mothers. Every night, we had one in the car with us. Every night, I was using my mother-in-law's car. God bless her soul. She's no longer with us, my mother-in-law. I was using her van. She had one of those caravans. And she lent me the van, right? So I used the van every night, take it down to 8 Mile Rock. She was living in Freeport. She was with me the whole time, and she really supported me. I want to thank her, and my father-in-law, and my family, my in-laws, for supporting me the way that they did with the campaign, right? I don't know if they was encouraging my wife, baby, don't leave him. He just have something in his heart. Don't leave him. He may be an ass, but don't leave him. Just work with him. Jesus can bless him. I don't know what they was telling her, but my wife didn't go. My wife supported me. All these people supported me, and I was flat broke. I was flat broke. I can't even lie to you. I was flat broke, and I felt an obligation. Never felt an obligation to give to anyone. You're squeezed in this position socially where people will call you broke as they sit down here, and you think I didn't know you before I come in this constituency. I'm not canvassing a constituency I don't know. I know you've been a Joneser forever, sir. But today, because I don't have no money to buy you an Eclipse and a Guinness and something to smoke, you want a pack of cigarette. You want 50 cents to buy 2 cigarettes. I don't give it to you. I broke today. Sir, I never know you to have a job ever in life. But today, I broke. Because the mindset in our society is that the candidate must fork up the cash. Under duress, under the guise that you are going to support him or her. I must hurry up, give you some money. Buy you, tell me, all these voters in your house. Yeah, Howard, I got 7 voters in there. Come, look inside. And they open the door. You see that? 7 voters in there. Everybody could vote. Shelly, come here. Bring your voter's card. I just want you to see. Even the youngest one could vote Harvard. Okay. I appreciate that. I never understood what the hell people was doing, holding your voter's card. I never understood. I don't know what exchange going on there. I don't want holy voters card. I won't hold the confidence to know that you can vote for me. That's what I want to do. And so I find myself in this position, getting cussed out. I don't worry about these people cussing me. Oh boy, you trying to run? You broke. You got no damn money, boy. So they telling me as I pass the bar, and their thirst is amplified. Obviously, I don't know. All of a sudden, you need more. I need more rum. I need more. And grandmama, sans beer. I need more rum. I need more. Just because I walking past, me and my girls. I had a bunch of girls, maybe 2 guys. I had a tremendous amount of women walking with me. I tell you, but almost 20 women walking with me. Every day, God sent these women jam with me. Every day. Some days we jam from 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. We jamming all day, touching people from door to door, campaigning, canvassing, and the team build every single day. And I had a dime, not one dime. But I felt the necessity to help these women. When I get one little piece of something, I break that thing up like crumbles. And I say, here. Felt insulted that I couldn't do more for these women who was helping me so bad. That they're campaigning for me to go throwing money at people, man. I think what they campaign for. They're campaigning for me to throw money at people. Lazy. It's almost like these people are incompetent. They don't understand that this is not what democracy is designed for. Politicians of old, whose only objective was to be able to get in at any means necessary, use any means necessary, has warped the system. There is an expectation now that if you show up, you should show up bearing gifts. And so people are spoiled. And no political organization seeks to try to fix this. We only hear language that says, first one over the mark, win. The first one over the mark, win. But I mean, win, but no. The first one over the mark, win. And I look at this and I think this is poor, man. That we need to be able to highlight Brian. Why would you even highlight that for? Why is that a big story? Oh, he's the richest. What we perpetuate in our society. So what if he's the richest? That ain't got nothing to do with me. What the hell has his money got to do with me? What his money would he been working for, putting securities, put here, put there, all these particular things. What the hell that got to do with me? Nothing. I will know his ability to create wealth. I will know his ability to create jobs. I will know his ability to be able to teach us financial, to give us financial education, to empower us in these areas. That's what I want to know. You telling me how much a man got? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. You sitting down having a conversation about what somebody else has. It makes no sense for me. Until we get back to this position and recognize your only desire is to hope that you could get something from them. No, I don't want nothing from these man them. They come and begging them for nothing, and next thing you know, they begging you. I can't even get no amen. I just want to be decent, man. Don't put yourself in this situation, in these peculiar situations, man. Brian money is Brian on. Darren money is Darren and his wife on. Karen money is Karen on. And Darren and Brian money is their own. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I can tell you one thing. Brian Brown, I'm sorry. It's too much down, Brian's. Brian Brown. You get out $7.8 million. Does he have the influence? Does he command the attention of the government of the day? Does he command this sort of a posture where if he says, let's get this done, they will get it done? It don't matter how much money he have. Is he capable of doing under the PLP government what Darren Pickstock can do? Simple question. Simple question. Because I know one thing, he ain't make that money for you. And he would be an ass to be spending all his money giving it to people without an assurity of what's happening. If you do it now, the Free National Movement expect you to do it again. Because anyone who sees an ass, they will ride it. Anyone who sees a donkey will ride that. If you spend your money now, you may be guaranteed an opportunity to run in the general election in the event that you don't win. But there's an expectation that you spend your money again. Oh, you got to be out of your flipping mind. What? So I just spent $72,000 on that campaign. I spent $128,000 on that campaign. Spent $300,000 on that campaign. It was not successful in that campaign. You want me to go spend another $300,000 and I got to spend more now because this ain't just a regular campaign. This is the general election. General election. Let's use our brains. Let's use our brains, people, and talk about what we need to be able to talk about with clarity. Guys, let me take a quick break. Let me get back. We can talk a little bit more about these things after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. Joe Cartwright, and I'm here to give the shield to the man they're waiting for all over the world greatest salt paper, ladies and gentlemen. We call him Brown Tip Auckland. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Mr. Brown Tip himself.
nice belly aroma on your sweet potato bread. Get it rising. Come bring the bacon pan. Let me at it, woman, cause I's a hungry man. Lead me to the kitchen. Bring me the biggest plate. Garlic bread looks so sweet, I just can't wait. I like it while it's fresh. Don't want no flaky crust. I don't need no cherries, but whipped cream is a must. Girl, you hear me? The hungry must be fed. Girl, give me a bite of your sweet potato bread. I'll swim the deepest ocean. I'll even ball my head just to get a taste of your sweet potato bread. Yes! I need it. Bring it. Oh. Come on. I like it when it's soft, piping hot right out the pan. I put the jam on it and I'll eat it right out of my hand. I'll eat it all up. Yeah, I ain't scared, cause ain't nothing sweeter than Bahamian potato bread. I like them bread with a lot of yeast, make it reach up to the sky. If I can't eat all the bread, I'm gonna give it that college try. Cause when I eat I don't make no excuse. I just like to go crazy. Guess I could call it bread abuse. Girl, you hear me? No, my name is Fred. Girl, give me a bite of that sweet potato bread. If violets are blue, then roses must be red. Girl, give me a taste of your sweet potato bread. Come on! I know you hear me though. Come on, do it! Woo! She come out in the kitchen, double man, let it cool. I say, yeah, bring that bread this way. Look at that. Hey.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. This is The Foundation with Howard Graham, just being able to jam with you on this beautiful day. Got some sad news, man. Our news has really been able to talk about an incident that happened last night. I woke up this morning to information of a young man who was stabbed last evening and died, who was, I think, a corrections officer or defense force officer. Hold on, let me just get the information. 22-year-old man has died following a stabbing violent incident on Blue Hill Road North, and also left 3 others injured. Breaking news, and this is coming from Eyewitness News. Breaking news: the police are investigating a violent incident in a business establishment on Blue Hill Road North, and the family that left one man shot and 3 others stabbed. Emergency medical services responded on the scene and transported all victims to the hospital for treatment. Police have since confirmed that a 22-year-old male victim succumbed to his stab wounds while receiving medical care. And they put the lady name here, who is the mother. He is a part of the department's it's Bahamas. Yeah, he got his uniform on. I think it was corrections. When I saw this, I thought it was an incident in the thing. All right, can you get it? Can you pull it up? Let me see it for our news. Let's check it out.
That blood splatter is what remains of last night's stabbing incident that left 1 man dead and 2 men in hospital today. Now, according to police, an incident happened here at this popular nightclub here on Blue Hill Road, where 3 men ages 21, 23, and 28 were stabbed following an altercation. Now, a 4th man is also in hospital today after he was grazed by the service weapon of an off-duty officer following a confrontation. I'm Delvaro Emmanuel. I'm asking you to stay tuned to our new social media pages as we continue to follow the story.
Graze is bananas. To use the word graze there is absolutely bananas. I'm sorry, man. And you know the word of God says to us that wine is a mocker. Wine is a mocker. But strong drink is raging. Whatever monster exists inside of you, that whether that's the monster of pedophilia, whether that's the monster of violence, whether that's the monster of rape and indifference, whether that's the monster of condescension, whether that's the monster of bigotry, whatever monster that exists within you, this is a proverbial gremlin. You ever watch the Gremlins? You ever watch the Gremlins? You throw rum on that, that thing start to grow like a beast. Yeah, I know. That's this water for the movie. For this, for you in your life, the monster was inside you. You throw rum on that. Throw rum on it. Monster. What? You will turn to a beast. Rum? Hard rum? I was going through something in my life at one point so bad that I didn't want to be present. I'm not talking death. I'm talking about the consciousness of being able to have this thing on my mind all the time. And so I would drink. And I never drink to get drunk. I just wanted to feel... You ever had like a pain and you take like an aspirin and then you don't feel the pain no more? Yeah. Alcohol does that. Alcohol makes you numb. You're still coherent. You are not necessarily belligerent, but you're no longer connected here. And the spirits that's associated with this particular thing, after you ingest this into your orifice, after you take this into yourself, you become a beast. You become a monster. It's difficult, man. It's difficult. I'm sorry to see that this guy lost his life. And I always try to reach for the right words to say to make you to understand they ain't really had to do this. Yeah, all of us should get our own woman. Go home and cuddle up with your woman. Bite her on the neck, behind her knee, and on her elbow. Be decent home with your woman. Because that's what you get into the club for. Unless you're getting for man, and then it's a whole different story. You need to calm down. I used to be going to the club, man. Used to be going to the club. I was going to the club for the experience. I was young, man. I didn't know. That happened to me one night. I was in 8 Mile Rock when Bird got shot. I was at the club at Phil's or the Fish Fry. 8 Mile Rock people know what they talk about. By Phil and Fish Fry. We was upstairs. I was young. Oh, God, I was young. I must have been 18. Just started making money, packing people bag. I was packing bags when I came out of school. As a store clerk for Burns House. Right? And we were making money then. And just moved out of my mother's house into my grandmother's house, which is a wild thing. Yeah, mommy, we're rowing and things like that. So I said, okay, go on. And Grammy said, come here, baby. You could stay with Grammy. Oh, thank you, Grammy. Stay right with Grammy. And so I had this sort of a liberty of doing some stuff. Grammy door never shut, lock, close. You understand? So I lived with Grammy, and I went down to Fish Fry one night, right there in 8 Mile Rock. We never used to dress up to go to Fish Fry. You just clean. You understand? Make sure you clean. All the same girls you go to school with can be out here. It's Fish Fry. Everybody in the community can be right here. So we went to Fish Fry, and then we went up the road to Phil's. Now this is when Fish Fry, when Tico just started out, Tico T, right? Tico just started out in the little small little space, right? When you walk inside there, if he know you, he big you up. 150,000 black bodies in here, hot and stink. But you need to be in here. You need to be in here. When we walk in there, I tell you, most 8 Mile Rock people know me as my home name. They don't know me. Well, my school people know me as Howard, but we've been together so long, they know me as Motto also. So Tico was one of my best friend's cousin, and he never used to be there in 8 Mile Rock, but he grew up like with us and like that. So I walk in there, man like Motto, boom, 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 easy, right? Oh my God, you feel like a big thing. You need to be here. This place ramsacked with people. I talking people whining and stinking hot in here. You can't even breathe in here. You pushing through the crowd. You gotta go get a drink. They got grill outside. This 8 Mile Rock was jumping on a Thursday night. Ooh-wee. Wednesday night Freeport, Sunday night West End, Thursday night 8 Mile Rock. You had to be the fish fry. You had to be the fish fry. I had a fish fry. But I so young and green, I don't know what's going on. I come in there thinking about house party, right? I'm thinking about house party, and I saying, man, I really wish me and my boys knew like a dance so we could be able to, because it was like a very festive environment, right? So we dancing, and because we didn't know a dance together, used to dance a lot. We dancing, and we having a good time. Now, if you're from Grand Bahama, you know Purple. Purple used to be down there all the time. Purple is a good friend of the family, right? So Purple used to be down there all the time, and we dancing. And it was like a dance off. Purple dancing, I dancing, right? We came out of the club and upstairs on the balcony by the fish fry in that area. We outside standing up. Me and Purple and all these things. Now, the reason why we moved out of there, because we felt like it was a vibe. Somebody, I ain't gonna call these people name, hit a lick in 8 Mile Rock. They made a couple dollars. And they in Grand Bahama, let's do this. In Grand Bahama, they made a couple dollars. But they never was boss material. They was like, almost like, people just be like a gopher sometimes. But, they coming up now. They want you to instantly treat them with a different type of, but you just was washing people's cars, so you need to calm down. You don't know nothing about this boss life. You may hit a lick, but ain't nobody care about that. But you need to assert your presence and stuff like that. I'm telling you, this is a real thing. This is not a joke. So we were in the club and dancing and this, right? This guy who used to work for the glass company in Grand Bahama from Seagrape, we know him. He went to school with us. We know him. Everybody know each other in 8 Mile Rock. We know everybody. Everybody know everybody. Everybody know us. We know each other. We know. We could look in the crowd and see who from 8 Mile Rock here. And we always knew you ain't from here. So this guy, outsider, comes to 8 Mile Rock event. He comes to the event, and I tell you, the place ramsack. The room was about, it may have been about 50 feet by 30 feet. And about, at least about 400, 500 people was in this room. Right? No windows was on the thing, just bars the window. And the speakers was inside. It was really like a party type vibe. We was ramsacked. People had to squeeze to get over each other. This guy comes in there. We don't know him. He was wearing a white sweatsuit pants and a white shirt. None of us know him, but everyone already started to talk and saying, yeah, this one acting crazy. He just hit a lick. You got to watch out for him. Boom, 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 boom. And if you don't know what hit a lick is, it's street colloquialism and street talk for the fact that he's just come up on some money by illicit means. Okay? So he hit a lick. We use it for different terms, but he come up on some money. Bird getting through the crowd to get to the bar. I was right there. Because I tell you, me and Purple we was dancing and we had a drink, and I was right there standing up as Bird was walking through the crowd. He steps on this guy's shoes. We don't know this dude. Bird from Seagrape. That's a whole SGP. That's a whole grouping unto itself, I assure you. So, Bird step on his shoes, and Bird say, pardon I, which I feel is an informal thing, right? You say, pardon I, boss man. I sorry about that, pardon I. And Bird was like a soft-spoken guy. He was a tall guy. He had to been about 6'3", 6'4", something like that. He was a big guy, right? And the guy said, look, yeah, boy, clean my shoes and something like that, right? So all of us look at him like, that's boy crazy, eh? Clean your shoes. So they start going back and forth. I think Bird slaps him. Bop! Because I'm moving now. I didn't move it. I ain't no gang. I ain't none of these things that I come here to dance and wind up on one yard or something like that. I ain't coming here for none of this. You understand? So I didn't move in. So me and Purple didn't move in. We going upstairs. We dancing. We having a good time. Bird slap him. The dude roll out. Walk out the club. Bird stay right there. Bird walks outside. Listen to me. Bird walks outside and leans up against a car. Right there in the front. If you know 8 Mile Rock, it's the curb just before you get to Seagrape on the front road. So that deep, heavy curve right there, you see an old breakdown building. That was the building where everybody used to hang out, right? So Bird leaned up on the car. Fella come to Bird. Bird didn't slap him now. Then tell him roll out from on you. Come from on you, but you all this thing that is right. Dude walk up to Bird and shoot him in his chest. Boof. Bird dropped down right there and die. I never seen nothing like that in my life. I watched the whole thing. I couldn't believe it. Me and everybody who was there, we couldn't believe it. We was like, because this doesn't happen in 8 Mile Rock, man. I don't care how much violence you know. You can get boys. You may get stabbed. But no shooting, nothing like that. No shooting. We know who have gun out here. We know, okay, that one is carry gun. That one is carry gun. That one is, we know. We from all of us is one people, we know. You know, new people out here, we know who's stupid. We know who, we don't bother with that one. He's stupid. We know. But when you're from outside, we don't know who you are. This is an accident. The dude apologized. The dude want to fight, tell him clean my shoes, do this, do that, boom, 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 boom. You're stupid, eh? Pop! Slap the dude. The dude must he tried to fight him, he slapped the dude. Dude walk out. Come back and light him up. Boom. Never saw the sunrise again. I ran from Seagrape to Martintown. I ran from Seagrape to Martintown trying to get back home because I didn't know if there was, you didn't watch all the Compton movies and drive-bys and this and that. You never seen none of this. So I didn't know what to expect. And I said, ooh, I pray all night that night. I was so scared. When you go to these events, you don't know what demons you're coming up on. You don't know what you're going to encounter. And if you decide that you're going to interact in this space, you have to be prepared for these things. If you're not a calm, level-headed person, you could find yourself in some problems. I'm not talking about this person who was stabbed. I don't know what happened. But I could tell you that this is a scary thing. I tell you that story to let you know that for all your children who are deciding to be able to go out and to do these things and whatnot, you got to be able to use your brains, man. You got to be able to use your convictions. You got to use your brains. You got to think. You got to think when it comes to these things. Got to think. It's a scary thing for me, man. Scary. And I'm sad to see that people lose their life over disagreements. But that could be any of us. Because when some rum in me, I ain't even me no more. It's a gremlin. You throw rum on top of that, beast. Ooh. Wine is a mocker, and strong drink is raging. Strong drink, rage. A monster comes out. I continue to be able to pray for the family of those persons who would have lost their life. I think somebody put up something with this lady by the name of Cash. Miss Cash, I don't know if that's your child. It says here that it's your baby. And I pray for you, Miss Cash. For you and your family. For the loss of your son who was trying to be able to step on the right course. Who just wanted to experience something. Experience the nightlife. Just to see what's going on. Just inquisitive. Just nosy. Just a nosy. Snuffed out. And we don't know if the fellow who got grays in his head, because that didn't look like no grays to me. The fellow who got grays in his head, we don't know what's going on in their condition. It's too much. He stopped 3 officers. Allegedly. It's a crazy place, guys. It's a crazy place that we're living in the city of Nassau. I am married. All my rowing is happening home, and all my loving is happening home. After rowing, it's the best time. Because now I got to make up with my wife and tell her sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry, baby. A couple of kisses. Don't touch me. And she fixed so I could kiss her better. Yeah. Yeah. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah. I then had my fill of that. Even as I got older, I never wanted to be around these kind of... into that, I looking to hang out with old men. Old, gray men who having a conversation around me saying, listen, boy, you got to need that... John, you ain't got one of them blue pill. I won't be around old men who having them kind of conversation. You can little man. How you doing? My granddaddy and his friend used to sit down and have a conversation. His friend was called John. John was so old, he used to, sometime when he speaks, you get a little dribble coming out his mouth. And so my cousin coined him Dribbly John. And I never called him to his face. But John had triple bypass, all kind of things like this. John was drunk every day, God sent. Oh, Jesus. Every day, God sent John and my granddaddy, especially after my granduncle passed away, used to have a little taste. They would sit in the shop for hours. My granddaddy would cry over his brother. His heart broke when his brother died. His heart broke when his brother died. We lost him after his brother died in a plane crash. Chalk's plane crash. My granddaddy he couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. He wasn't his jubilant, bubbly, present self anymore. He was distant and not necessarily cold, but brief when he would speak with you. Hey, yeah, right, okay. And he pondered on that thing every day. I used to like to sit and stop with them and just listen. But they start to have conversation. Hey, Pa, you get any out today? And I'm just like, what are they talking about? And my granddaddy said, well, I get 2 drips out today. You know what they're talking about? Their prostate. These men can't take a leak. Yeah, I don't hang out with men like that. I don't hang out with old men. These young men won't get me in problems. I ain't into that. I ain't got the time for no problems. I ain't into none of that. I want to hear about wisdom. I want to hear about old stories. I want to hear about how the environment was. I want to hear about who is who. I want to hear about where this man come from. You think you see him right there? They like to tell you that. You see him right there? You think he's somebody, but there ain't nobody. My grandmother would say, well, they came to Nassau. They was dragging slippers. They never had nothing. As though dragging slippers was like, the height of poverty back in the day. I guess, I don't know. This sort of an excitement, the potential of being able to teeter on the edge of life and death just to be able to go out, have a drink, and be able to see a pretty girl, is too much for me. I can't take it. And my wife says to me, oh, let's go. I don't even go to the regular movie. I go to VIP with my wife, not that big baller, not like that. We want to be able to share each other's time and spend time with each other. We go cuddle up in one of those little 2-seater things. Yeah, she like that. That's a date. It's a date night. We have to find a way to be able to get back to chivalry in this country. We have to get back to a space where we're dating. We have to get back to good conversation. We have to get back to what really matters. Not that this crime and other things wouldn't exist, but I believe that we could find ourselves in a better position where we wouldn't have as much. If you learn to communicate, if you learn to cut up with a woman, if you learn how to make her smile, then you feel like you accomplished something. Yeah. We have to get back to a better place in this country. And that's what I want to do. I want to encourage you to get back to a better place. This type of stories just hurt my heart, man. These stories hurt my heart. I hate it. I hate to think about how you make plans for Christmas, how you make plans for next year, how you're excited about maybe your first time voting, how you're going to be able to do all these things, and you don't make it. You don't make it. You never voted. You never had your first child. You never, fall in love. You never fall out of love and then fall back in love. You never considered marriage. You never build your own home. There's so much things to do in life. And you get snuffed out because you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. You got to think, man. I'm not here encouraging you not to go to nightclubs. If this was what you just do, I'm not going to fight you. But we got to find a better way to interact with each other. I mean, what can we possibly say that you feel like you have to joke up everybody and then possibly lose your life? That's a demon, man. That's that strong drink raging. Them gremlins turn to gargoyles, turn to beasts inside of you. You got to learn how to fix these things. Let's take a break, guys. When we get back, we can have a good conversation. I'm sorry to hear that, guys. I'm very sorry to hear this guy passed away. I'm so sorry about that. Be right back after this.
Yes!
These girls kiss me and tell me you love me. Dance with me all through the night. There is no rest for the weary, and I can't get no sleep at night. All my male friends, they've got big problems. don't you see? When they can't find their women, they calling me on my cell, banging on my door, on my window, starting war. Oh Lord, girls are so pretty. Oh Lord, and smell so nice. Oh Lord, tell my brothers, instead of getting so angry, try harder to be like me, yeah. You don't want your woman round me, try to keep her over there. Cause if she come back this way, I'm gonna keep her over here. And it's not my fault, hey, no, it is not my fault, oh, and you can't blame me, no, hey, it's not my fault. Kiss me and tell me you love me. No true love for your money. You got to learn some TLC. I told her you mad cause she came here one night. She told me not to worry, you don't run her life. Still you on my sale, banging on my door, on my window, starting war. These girls I really like when they come round me, and you can't blame them if they like what they see. Oh Lord, girls are so pretty. Oh Lord, and smell so nice. Oh Lord, I tell them all the time, hey, instead of getting so angry, try harder to be like me. You don't want your woman round me, try keep her over there. Cause if she come back this way, I'm gonna keep her over here. And it's not my fault, no, hey, it is not my fault, yeah. And you can't blame me, no, it is not my fault.
What can I do? How can I help my brothers? They urgently need some lessons in love. What can I say? He talking to her, she's smiling up at me.
Cause I'm all natural, you see? It's a gift. Instead of getting so angry, try harder to be like me, yeah. You don't want your woman round me, try keep her over there. Cause if she come back this way, I'm gonna keep her over here. And it's not my fault, nay, 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 it is not my fault, oh. And you can't blame me, no, hey, it is not my fault. Instead of getting so angry, try harder, you got to try harder. You don't want your woman round me, try keep her over there. Cause if she come back this way, I ain't gonna be responsible.
One thing I can't understand, an ugly woman and a bow-leg man. Bad woman make good man, sleeping policeman hand. She told him all kinds of lies, how I black up both she eyes. Bad woman make good man, sleeping policeman hand. Hey, oh, bad woman make good man, sleeping policeman hand. Hey, bad woman make good man, sleeping policeman hand. Boy, I wish somebody would tell me about this girl. Now policemen treat me rough, put me in iron cuffs. Bad woman make good man, sleep in policeman hands. Lean me against the rail, say no place for you but jail. Bad woman make good man, sleep in policeman hands. Hey, oh, bad woman make good man, sleep in policeman hands. Hey, oh, bad woman make good man, sleep in policeman hand. Play that thing, boy. Yeah, that's right. Play my blues away from me, man. night. Get back in broad daylight. Bad woman make good man sleep in policeman hand. I asked her where she been. She looked right in my face and grin. Bad woman make good man sleep in policeman hand. Hey, oh, bad woman make good man sleep in policeman hand. Hey, oh, bad woman make good man sleep in policeman hand. If I don't be careful, this gal will drive me crazy, you know. I ain't lying. Heard her talking on the telephone, how she can't wait to leave me alone. Bad woman make good man sleep in policeman hand. How she wants somebody new, little young and handsome too. Bad woman make good man sleep in policeman hand. Hey, oh, bad woman make good man sleep in policeman hand. Hey, oh, bad woman make good man sleep in policeman hand. Man, y'all better play my blues away. This y'all driving me out of my mind, man. I always wonder why police take woman's side. Bad woman make good man sleep in policeman hand. This gal is bad but true. She show what police can do. Bad woman make good man sleep in policeman hand. Hey, oh, bad woman make good man sleep in policeman hand. Hey, oh, bad woman make good man sleep in policeman hand. Hey, sleep in policeman hand. She make me. Bad woman make good man sleep in policeman hand. Then don't forsake me. What's a man to do when I'm so in love with you? Girl, I tell you, man, all I try to do.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The Foundation with Howard Grant out here jamming with you on this beautiful day. Grateful to be in your company. It's a Wednesday, the 5th of November. The end of the year is steadily creeping up on us. Remember, be a part of the realigner. You got 2 or 3 more days. I can see if I can stretch it for you. But we got a couple days so we can be able to get some things done as it relates to being able to put your ads in. And don't worry, how would I want to do it? But I ain't got no graphic design. I ain't got no, that's all right. I could get it done for you. Just send me what you need. We can be able to get those things done for you right now and move forward. Pop it in the paper and let everybody see what you're doing in preparation for Cyber Monday and Black Friday. For all the deals that you have, you can put a half page, you can go black and white, you can go colored, whatever you want to do. We can be able to do that. We have this set prices for you, but we're willing to work with you if you're working with us. Amen. So give me a call, 827-0111, and I got a private number also. If you hit me up, I can send you that. But I'm looking to hear from you guys. Just hit me up with a little text, and we can be able to see exactly what's what. There's something that actually been circulating for the past few days. And I called the minister. I'm called the member of parliament to find out whether or not he would give me his take on what, when, why, how, and really why the hell. Right? Why the hell? Why are we doing this? Why the hell? And I didn't hear back from him. Okay. Let's play the clip.
Posted the original one. It's definitely gone viral. Had over 53,000 views, over 2,600 likes, over 200 comments. If you looked at half of those of being critical, that's maybe 100 persons being critical, 50,000, 2,500 more being in support of it. I think the message is clear. The public didn't have a problem with it. I have no reason to apologize for being a Bahamian. No Bahamian should face the amount of racial attacks that I've received after that video was posted from the chairman, from Cindy Patrice Daxon, from G Money, from Dave Major. It's just ridiculous. It's hilarious. I got names for all of them. But They say you can't do everything you want to do if you're an honorable person, and I'm going into an honorable house. So for the time being, I'll keep those thoughts inside my mouth. Did I do it again? Yeah, man.
Oh man, this is crazy. Adrian is my friend. I like him. I don't have no problem with him. I never had an issue with him. In fact, I'm his constituent. I am Adrian White's constituent. I thought I was on the other side of the road. I didn't know where the boundaries were. But I'm on the Blair side, so I'm in St. Anne's. I'm his constituent. And he came to my house the other day, and we spoke and whatnot. And I tell him my position. Let's just do it like that. And this to me, to Howard Grant, without being able to cast aspersions on the man and to say something negative about him. To me, straight off the top, there are some things that we do in our quiet space. There's some things that we say among friends and family that we consider funny or say it in jest or whatever the case may be, right? But when I see this, I say, Adrian, I was really waiting for him, and I wanted to get to the bottom of this. Why would you do this? Is it going to be an apology? Is it going to be this? Is it going to be that? He says, there's no reason to apologize. Why would I apologize for being a Bahamian? Now, to Adrian's defense, both the FNM and the PLP, they take the shirts of their opponent and put it on dogs. You've seen that before. For the FNM and the PLP, over the course of all the elections, I was conscious from 1993, 1992. I was a little bit conscious in 87 too. I would have seen some stuff, right? No, I understand, right? From that time, we would have seen people taking on a position to besmirch the paraphernalia of another organization. If you go on Soldier Road right now, you would see Lisa Raman sign torn, big X over the face. And I'm sure that's not the only one in Nassau. That people, little children included, just take on a liking of being able to do this. So to his point, if we're looking at culture, if we're looking at the course of time and history of being able to identify this, we, the Bahamian people, may not be you and I, but we, the Bahamian people, have participated in one way or another in the demolition and the destruction of political paraphernalia on all sides. Is he saying that makes you Bahamian? That you subscribe to and you subscribe and perpetuate a culture? If that is what he's saying and makes you a Bahamian, and that's the perception. But as a member of parliament, like it or not, you're held to a higher standard. And as a white man, like it or not, you're held to an even higher standard. Whether you know it or not, whether you acknowledge it or not, whether you like it or not, people look at you the same way that they looked at Brent Simonet, the same way that they looked at, who was the next white man? Ryan Pinder. They look at you and they say, you all almost have to perform seamlessly and squeaky clean because They can't wait. Oh, the white man coming again. The PLP in 1997, in 2002, would have perpetuated this sort of an idea of segregation. The PLP and the elements that exist within the organization would have perpetuated this idea of salt and pepper coming out of the Free National Movement, with Ben Simonette as Deputy Prime Minister and Hubert Ingraham as Prime Minister, saying salt and pepper. Salt and pepper is here. You got to watch out. They want to give the white man everything. There was an idea of Brent Simonette being able to come to the forefront at one point as potentially Prime Minister. I don't know whether or not there was any formality to that. We will never under a white man. Then Roots start playing. Jesus God, Roots start playing. That's it. At Zedness. A white man could never run this country again, and this and that and all these things. You have hell to go through. And people believe that because we exist within the majority now, that you should catch some of this hell unless you walk circumspectly among us. You walk with decency among us. Many of you have to operate outside of the formality of society. And if you are incorporated, I'm not talking about your family out in Blair, your family out in Nassau East. I'm not talking about your established family on the Eastern Road. I'm not talking about the groupings of your family. I'm talking about society. I'm talking about when we see you, we know that you're not a tourist. For you to have to be able to endure that and deal with that and participate and be a part of the wider community, it is a challenge for you. Now, this is not justification for anything. This is not me saying keep the status quo up and hold it high. But you have so much things against you. You're a white man. You're a member of parliament. You're in a prestigious position. There's an expectation for you to be able to do the right thing. And the question is whether or not this was the right thing. Whether or not you being able to rub your feet on this particular thing, despite the culture that existed in the past and may exist in the future forever, ever and ever, amen. Despite the culture that exists in these particular spaces, do we perpetuate that in an elevated position in our society? And after we would have been able to now participate in something that the majority of us who are polarized politically, we are polarized in this society. We're either F&M to the extreme or PLP to the extreme. The only people that exist in the middle are young people and these voters who don't have a determined position to go to. For the most part, we are F&M or PLP. Everybody else in the middle catching up to get to one of these ends. This is what it is. When you take this, and you may not believe this, but when you take PLP paraphernalia, for some people that is considered sacrilegious. They worship their organizations. They love their organizations. I'm not here to preach to these people and say to them, don't put your trust in man's, that the arms of flesh will fail you, surely fail you. They know that. They know that in 2017. They know that the arms of flesh and the PLP will surely fail them. They knew that in 2007. The arms of flesh and the PLP will surely fail them. They knew it in 97. They knew it in 92. They know that. So you're not here to talk about perfection in an organization and not here to tell those idol worshipers how they should worship or who they should worship. But we acknowledge socially, whether you're a Buddhist, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're agnostic, whether you're Sagittarius, it don't matter. None of these things matter. But we know that we have a respect for every single religion and denomination. We don't mess on another denomination because we don't believe in it. We don't mess on a denomination's head simply because we don't subscribe to that. We're not out here, I don't participate in it. But that ain't my character. That ain't my personality. I'm not going to mess on you because of who you are. If I wasn't a Christian, I wouldn't piss on the Bible, rub my feet on the Bible. Now, this may be a stark contrast to be able to equate the Bible to these things, but my point to you is that there is the same yielding of a faith, of a belief in an organization. And you doing that now causes people to go on a rage. I feel like you knew better. I feel like you had time to do better. I feel like you should have been able to come out here and say to the Bahamian people, that wasn't the intent. Like how Leslie Miller joked in the House of Assembly saying what he said, we don't know if he did it or not. We heard enough stories to say that yes, he did yuck up that woman's toilet. We don't know if he did it. He came back and he said, I say it in jest. I don't mean it like that. When he said that the woman didn't think I love her, I didn't mean it like that. There's some offensive positions that politicians take, but a good politician knows when he or she should be able to retreat from a position. If your pursuit and focus is being a statesman, this is not really being able to help that. It's not. It was a bad move, cousin. It was a bad move. You would have been the first one to say, look at these PLP hogs mashing up and pissing on the F&M shirt or flag or this or that and the next thing. You would have been the first one perpetuating the idea that this is the character, personality of the PLP. That's who these people is. That's who the PLP. You can't expect nothing better from the PLP. Look what they doing. Why they take the F&M shirt and put it on the hog and let the hog roll around and these people do this. We let these people who are the proverbial flock, the voting populace, are part of the many. Because you are called out from among them. There's no need for you to act like them. You've been called out and up from among them. You're elevated socially. All eyes are on you. All eyes are on you. And there cannot be this relentless affection and affiliation for your political organization beyond the decency and the decorum of a gentleman and a statesman in our society. You're better than that. St. Anne's expects better of you, and they know that you're better than that. The Free National Movement expects better of you. This is deep and complex. You don't even know if you're going to have who leader going to be where when it comes to the next general election. I would never put nothing on my name for people to consider that there's a level of immaturity in me. I come in for leadership. I got to be able to present myself accordingly. And sometimes if you just look and be content and comfortable where you are, then you stay right where you is. But if you focus on the future, you would be more cautious in the steps that you take. It was a bad move, cousin. It was a bad move. Bad move. Anybody else could have done that. But the MP? No, man. There are PLPs in the constituency right now who don't know who to vote for because they ain't ratifying nobody. They may have been considering you. You say, well, in St. Anne's, the white boy is winning anyhow, so I might as well just give it to him. We don't know what tomorrow holds. And you got to get everybody in. Talk to me. You got to get everybody in. You need those votes. I wouldn't give you no reason to not jam with me. None. None. But that's just Howard Grant. I would apologize. I apologize, guys. We got caught up in the heat of the moment. There was a crowd passing just now by, and I saw the sign on the ground. I stepped on it. I think I did a little too much. There's no intent for being able to do those particular things. I apologize. We understand that there's a rivalry between our organizations, or there is a difference in political view and a theological approach of how we be able to execute for the purposes of being able to move forward for the Bahamian people. But at the end of the day, we're all in this thing to serve the Bahamian people. And I apologize. I apologize. Sometimes our emotions can run ahead of us. And I think that that's what happened here. No ill intent. I didn't mean to do it. I apologize. Howard Grant apologizes for pissing on the PLP sign. Howard Grant apologizes for dragging the F&M sign in mud and allowing a hog to wear the shirt. Whatever. I apologize about that. I apologize. It doesn't show you flip-flopping. It shows the humanity in you and the understanding that you know that you're going to climb. You could possibly be up for leadership in this organization. Leadership in this organization. Top tier leadership in this organization. You could possibly be up for it. And persons are looking at you to consider you top tier in the organization. If Michael fall off, Dwayne fall off, Shannon fall off, you got to go back to convention. Well, the only one who see him to stay is the white boy. I mean your last name. That's the only one who see him to kind of hold on to something. Well, Adrian hold on to his own too in Long Island, man. Yeah, but you really, Adrian, sure we can bother with Adrian just yet. We got to leave some time for that. Let's vet the white boy and see how people feel about him. Send out the feelers. Let's see exactly what's what. We don't know if he's ready for leadership. We thought his actions were a little bit immature. He needs a little bit more time to mature. Maybe he needs mentorship. You don't know what's going to come back. Well, never put yourself in that position. Always a goal here. Not to entertain and tantalize the minds and the emotions of these people watching you. To lead. To lead. To lead. The Bahamas has changed since 1992 when Ingram was in the office. The Bahamas has changed since 2002. The Bahamas has changed. I say this with love, my brother. I don't say this with this kind of a vitriol and this dislike and this disdain, this negative taste in my mouth for you. I say this with love, my brother. You can do better. You should have done better. And we never double down, especially as politicians, on something And trying to be able to give me the stats of a bad decision is wild. 56,000 people have listened to it. I got 26,000 likes. Come on, man. Giving me the stats of a bad decision is wild. Why did you cheat on me? Well, statistically, baby, married men have a tendency to be able to drift off. And what the hell am I doing? What am I doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No. Statistically, married men have a tendency to be able to drift off. And in our society over the past 10 years, married men have been leaving relationships rapidly, especially Christian married men. And also, if you see what's happening in the church, a lot of deacons out there sneaking and doing their thing. And some pastors are getting into it also. So who am I? A mere, what John Legend say? I'm just an ordinary person. We're just ordinary people. And so I cheated on you. What? Given the stats of a bad decision is horrible, sir. It don't get no worse than that. You try to justify yourself with numbers is bananas. It's bananas. It's bananas. Hey, why did you write on the wall to your 3-year-old? Well, Daddy, statistically, 3-year-olds normally do this. And you could expect me to do this all the way up until I'm 8 years old. And even though I have the articulation and the insight to tell you what the stats say, you should expect me to always act out as a child. What the hell are you doing? None of this makes sense. What you're saying to me. This is how I interpret this. Providing the stats for a bad decision is wild. But that's the show today, guys. I want to thank you so much for being able to tune in with us. We're going to see you tomorrow, God's spare, as we continue to talk about our politics and talk about where we are in this country right here on The Foundation.